Who's next, Matt?
We have a fan of your favorite team and mine, the New York Metropolitans. Chris from Yonkers wants to talk about the 3-day rest issue in regards to Andy Pettitte. Chris, come on up to the microphone.
All right, Chris, let's see what you got, man. Go ahead.
How you guys doing today?
Good, Chris.
I guess we're going to have to agree to disagree because I think it was a mistake for Girardi to do the 3-day. He should have saved the 3 days rest until the World Series. Because obviously you want to, as you guys were saying earlier, you want to save your best guys for the World Series. The whole object of the game is to win the World Series. So save those top 3 at full strength for the World Series. And you should have probably pitched Chad Godin earlier in the playoffs to save your meat for this World Series today.
Yeah, but here's the issue, Chris. You know, Sabathia was the only one that pitched on short rest in the Angel series. Everyone else was well rested. They asked Burnett to do it for the first time in forever here. You know, I know he historically was 4-0 with a 2.3 ERA, you know, career-wise, but it was, dating over a long period of time on 3 days rest and not the postseason. But, you really think giving Godin an opportunity is giving your team a best chance to win?
I think giving Godin an opportunity and having Burnett at home where he's strong on an extra day's rest would have definitely given.
All right, let me
Yankees
ask you
a
this,
chance
Chris.
to
So you think giving Godin a start and taking a start away from, say, an Andy Pettitte, if you brought Sabathia back for a Game 7, you think that's good baseball? You think that's the best thing for the Yankees?
I think giving Burnett build up his strength for tonight's game rather than having him pitched earlier would have definitely won the World Series. I mean, you said it earlier. The object is to win the World Series.
Right.
So it would have been great to close out the series. It would have been great to close out the series earlier. You put all your guys out there, but the object of the game, overall object of the game, is to win the World Series. So have your guys at full strength, going right out there. Right. It was a mistake to pitch him early in the playoffs.
Here. Number one, if Chad Godin is getting a start in lieu of any of these other guys in these previous rounds, Joe Girardi's getting hammered here.
Oh, hammered.
Absolutely hammered. That's back page stuff. Clueless Joe again, like the Tory back page.
Micromanager.
And here's the other thing that nobody talks about. How do we know that this short rest affects these guys all that much? I don't know. I'm not inside these guys' bodies. I can't tell you that the reason that A.J. Burnett stunk 2 nights ago was because he was on short rest. I don't know that. And if Andy Pettitte goes out there and pitches a gem or gets killed, I can't tell you that rest was a factor there. Listen, the chips have to go in the middle of the table here now. I'm sorry. These guys have to step up. This is the World Series.
And here's the other argument. Burnett's not a constant, all right? He pitched well earlier in the series. He's brilliant in Game 2. But ask any Yankee fan out there that watched Burnett throughout the course of the regular season. He had unbelievable stretches, and then he had god-awful stretches where he was readily hittable. He's not been Mr. Consistency. You know, even if he was on full rest starting tonight, I would still think it's a roll of the dice, even though the Yankees are home, that he was going to pitch well.
And this is going to be, and I don't know, I'm no, sports Nostradamus here by any stretch of the imagination, but I have a feeling this is not even going to be worried about after tonight. Andy Pettitte's going to go out there. This guy is a gritty, gutty, veteran guy who will get it done here. Nobody's going to even think about this. I just hope that everybody who thinks, or everybody who wanted Chad Godin to pitch in this series was saying that before A.J. Burnett went out there and absolutely, defecated the mattress, as they say in the business. Matt O'Boyle, who's here next.